Also, the other website we can go to come up with lots of ideas for websites to target is this website right here, similarweb.com. So we could just type that in, leagueoflegends.com. So you see a section right here, leading referring sites. Honestly, any one of these might be worth targeting. Actually, remember twitch.tv? We checked this out earlier, and they really match our demographic. Also, do you see this website right here? animeflv.net. So this is a website that hosts a lot of anime. And I think that people who are interested in anime would be very interested in playing this game. And I think that a lot of people who are interested in anime would be very interested in playing this online fantasy role-playing game. So let's add that site to our list. So animeflv.net. But I saved the best for last. Do you remember earlier how we created a big list of games that are very similar to League of Legends? We created this whole list right here. We've got Prime World, Smash Muck Champions, Solstice Arena, and so on. So these are competing games. And on those websites are where you will find your target market. Someone who's interested in Prime World or plays one of these other games, they've got the greatest probability and chance of wanting to download yours, right? Because they already play another game. They're already signed up to another game. Why not yours? And that they match our target market. So then why wouldn't they be interested in your offer? These kinds of keywords are what I make the most amount of money with. These kind of keywords convert insanely well for me. So let me show you what I'm going to do. We're going to take this to a whole nother level too. So yes, we want to target these websites, and we're going to take it to a whole new level. So let's take Prime World, for example. Let's go to Google, and let's just do a search for Prime World. And right at the tip top, we'll see their website. Let's click on this. So do you see the address on top? en.playpw.com. You can target this keyword and you might have really good success with it, but I want to share with you the next level. Let's just go for the gold. Let me share with you the keywords that actually get me the best, highest conversions. What I do is I look for the buttons to download or register this game. So let's click the download button. And that takes me to this website. All right. Now let's think about something here. Someone who's going to Prime World and that then clicks on the download button. How interested are they in, playing a free game? Very interested, right? Extremely interested. And you just caught them right in the midst of them downloading a game, which means right now I'm very interested in playing a new game. So why don't you target this specific page? So let's copy this full address for the download page. Copy that. And we'll just paste that right into Lead Impact. That is super laser targeted traffic. We're catching people right as they're going to download another game, so then we can immediately pop up ours. You'll be amazed at how high of a conversion rate you get when you target websites like that. Or even sometimes the pages that people go to log into their account at another game, because you know that you've got their attention. They're just about to log in. They're ready to type in stuff. And then if right at that moment you do a pop-up for your game, you're going to really have their undivided attention and get it while it's hot. Yeah, so start there. And if you don't get as much traffic as you want, then just try targeting the main website afterwards. So let's go down to the next one. How about Smash Muck Champions? So I'm going to copy that. And let's go to Google and we'll type that in, Smash Muck Champions. Let's go to their website. Then once you're at their website, try to download it. So let's click the link that says play for free. And this will take you to their registration page. You see this? So do you see? In order for people to sign up for this game, they've got to fill out all this information. So they're in the mode of filling stuff out. And all they have to do is fill out a few simple things for your offer and you'll get paid. So yes, we want to target this web page. So let's copy that and let's paste that in. And we'll go down to the next one, Solstice Arena. Okay, so I'm here at Solstice Arena's website and let's scroll down. Let's look for a download button. So you can download it from the App Store. So that's one web page that we can try targeting. Let's also click on the Steam link, since I think this is where they want you to go to download it. So you can try testing this specific page. We can copy and paste that into our list too. But you know what? While we're here at the Steam website, let's go down to where they say games, and let's look for the section for all of their massive multiplayer games, right? And then let's just target this section. So anyone who's at Steam's website and is interested in massive multiplayer games, we want our pop-up to show up. So do you see, this is where people go to download Prime World, Lord of the Rings Online, EVE Online. So this is where people go to download a lot of these other fantasy multiplayer games. So let's just copy that link and let's paste that into the list. All right, so let's go down to this next one, Smite. So let's just go to Google and type in Smite, and then you'll see all these listings come up. So you can go to the main website here, which is Hi-Rez Studios. You see that? Let's click on it. And you can actually target everything on this site, right? So we could target hirezstudios.com and put that in as one of our keywords. Or what you can do is you can just target the download page for Smite. You see how that gets listed too? Someone who's going to download Smite right now is exactly the kind of person that we want to target. So again, this is completely up to you, and this is something that I just test. I'll first start out with the download pages, see how those do, and then if I'm not getting enough traffic or I just want to scale it, like let's just say I'm making a lot of money with this campaign, then what I'll do is I'll grow it out. And I'll add more keywords and target broader keywords like their main website. I always start out super focused, targeted, and then just grow out from there. So then let's click on Download Smite, and this gives us this link. So I'm going to copy that, and we'll paste that in. So, I mean, as far as keywords, you got all these different websites that you can target. Just go down the list and start adding all these. Or if you scroll up, these are some other sites that we wrote down earlier. The sites we're targeting. You've got GameSpot, Reddit, College Humor, etc. What we can also do is grab a few of these. Let's go to Zynga. So this was a really popular website that people go to download games like Farmville, Cityville, Poker, etc. So this might be worth targeting too. Let's throw that into our list. So Reddit might be worth doing, but the thing is if you go to Reddit, they have a whole section for League of Legends, which tells me that a lot of people on Reddit already have League of Legends. So that might be a website that I target later on just to see, but it's just not as strong as some of these other ones. So for that reason, I'm skipping Reddit right now, because I think that a lot of the members on there already have League of Legends. All right, let's check out IGN.com. So that's a gaming website. Let's copy that. So at IGN, they've got, walkthroughs, guides, reviews, tips for every single game imaginable under the sun. So, they've got Xbox, PlayStation, etc. Now, our game is a computer game, so we want to target people who play computer games, right? So, let's click on PC. So, let's try this address. Let's just copy it, and we'll paste it right into Lead Impact. So there you go. I've now got 15 different websites that I can test. So that's typically what I start out with. I start out with just a handful of websites, give those a go, see how my results are, and then I just start to weed out the ones that don't make me money, and just start to bring in more keywords to test to see how those do. You got to constantly be testing new ones. That's all a part of the game. Unfortunately, not everything makes you $1 million right out the gate. It may take a little bit of testing and you just trying different keywords before you find a winner. But the beauty of this is that once you do find, some websites that do make you money, you're getting like tons of traffic, making sales on autopilot. You can just sit back and not do a dang thing after that. That's it. So yeah, it really is easy. It really is easy to make lots of money, but you have to be willing to roll up your sleeves a little bit in the beginning and just test some different keywords and not throw in the towel on day one if you don't, right away make $1 billion. All right? All right, so now that you've pasted in all your different keywords, what you'll want to do is clean these up. So do you see where on some of these I've got the HTTP? We don't want that, so let's just delete it. And let's delete it on that one. So yeah, just go down the list, get rid of the www and the HTTP until your list is all fresh and clean. And once you've got that done, go ahead and click the button that says Add Keyword. All right, so now that we did that, go ahead and scroll down, and you'll see all your different keywords right here. And you'll see the current bid on those, the max bid, and all that good stuff. So let's talk about what all this means. So the current bid is how much I'm willing to pay per 1,000 impressions. By default, they set this at 0.015 for you. And that's usually what I just start off with. I'll just leave this as is just to get some traffic and get some stats and to see how things convert. Now, when it comes to lead impact, you're going to get the most amount of traffic when you had the top rank. If you've got a rank of number 2 or number 3 or something, you're really going to get the crappy traffic. By the time they run your ads, which they might not ever really show you, those people that you're seeing are going to be the bottom feeders. They're going to be the people that lead impact counts as pretty much worthless. They've seen countless ads. They've been hammered to death with them. They're not really responding. So I typically just try to go for that number 1 rank. That's where I found the best results for me in my offers. So what I try to do is just bid whatever it takes to be number 1. So let's scroll down here. Do you see how this one I'm ranked number 2? And this is telling me that one of the top bids is .0170. Right now, I just want to try running my offer on this page and seeing how people respond to it. Do they sign up for this? Does it convert for me? I won't know if my offer doesn't display, which is what happens if you've got a low ranking. So I just want to get some data, I want to get some results, and I want it now. So what I can do is I can just bid a little bit higher than this guy. So let's just put our bid as 0.018. All right, so down at the bottom, you'll see Zynga.com. So this is that website where people can go play free games. Now, you'll notice they say that I'm in the number 2 spot. There's someone that's bidding 20 cents on here, and then they've got me in second place right now. So that could be a good sign because that tells us that Zynga probably is a money website. If a lot of other people are trying to bid on it, that tells me there's probably money to be made from it. Right? But starting off, let's not get too crazy and do too high bids. Like, right now, I really don't feel like spending 20 cents on Zynga. Especially not when I'm still testing all these other sites right now. But I still want to get some traffic from Zynga if I can. So because Zynga is such a massive, big website, I can try just leaving it in the number 2 spot to, see if I get any traffic from it. And if not, then I could try, increasing my bid a little bit. But so for now, let's just not go crazy. We don't need to say we don't need to go bid too high just because this other guy is. But let's try to hold down the second spot on this. This is telling us that there are quite a few other people bidding on this keyword. So let's just change our bid to 0.016. So that way we hold down the second spot. And we don't have to duke it out with this other guy because we just bid a little bit higher than him. You got me? Now let's save it. All right, so then what you'll want to do is just sit tight and wait for them to approve your ads. Generally, lead impact is pretty quick with approving your stuff. Like, I've seen things get approved within a few minutes on some of my campaigns. Sometimes it takes a few hours, and others I've had to wait a day or two. So just sit tight, get comfortable, and as soon as your ads get approved, then you'll be ready to go and start getting lots of traffic. That's it. Once you go live, feel free to, adjust your bids if need be. If you're, ranked in number 2, number 3, and you're just not getting any traffic on that keyword, then try increasing your bid. And once you've got things running, if you are getting traffic from it and you've been holding down the number 1 spot, you could try decreasing your bid to see if you still hold down the number 1 spot. And then that way you might be able to get your clicks for even less. And the last thing I will say about Lead Impact is that before you can go live, just make sure to fund your account. So you want to click on funding, connect your information in here, and go live with it. So Lead Impact rocks. Highly recommend using this place. And that about wraps up this video.